Less than 24 hours ago, my plans were very different to what they are right now. I had a video planned, I had a campsite booked, and the campsite got cancelled on me last night. Sitting on my couch, watching a bit of YouTube, got a couple of messages came through from Hip Camp, and unfortunately, due to the weather we've been having in southeast Queensland, they decided that it was just best to pull the pin on anyone camping there this weekend, which is very unfortunate. I had a fully packed car, I bought all my food for the weekend, I had my water tanks filled, everything was planned. And as I said, I had a really good video planned out. I spent the week planning what I was going to talk about. I won't talk about it much now because it's something I'll still do in the future, but it was going to be a video about something that we all love to camp with, or at least a lot of us do anyway. Unfortunately, that was the campsite I wanted to do it at, so I've been left with not much choice on what I'm doing. So, fully packed car, nowhere to camp. I scrambled to basically this morning pick somewhere else to go. So the place I've picked is called Sheep Station Creek, and it's in the Border Ranges National Park. I'm just on my way there now. So pretty basic little spot. It's somewhere that a lot of families can come out. You can drive a car out there. You don't need a crazy setup to get out there by any means, but it is in the Border Ranges. I'm on the road towards it now, and it's an unsealed dirt road, so it's nothing technical, but it's not a highway to get out here. So I'm interested to see what it looks like. The campsite's apparently pretty full. I had to book ahead. You also have to pay for a pass to the national park for each day that you're out here. Not a lot planned for this weekend. It's just more of a destination video, somewhere different to go and check out, but we'll see if we can get some scenes and some vibes as we go along the way, and I'll see you there. Just made it, Sheep Station Creek. Turned up after driving through that road. This thing's done me really well for this trip so far. Let's see how we go getting back. Guys, if you're enjoying this video so far, I just wanted to jump on here and ask that you give it a like. It really helps. If you've watched a few of my videos, consider subscribing, and it'll allow me to bring you more in the future. Just solo this weekend, by the way. Just roughing it by myself. Something different. How about that view though? I think there's a big old storm coming through that way, so might be some foreshadowing on that one, but we'll see how we go. Make sure the zips are done up tight. The shoes are on. Unreal. That's me. Got this whole spot to myself. And a picnic table. She's busier than I was expecting, but it did say all the bookings were full pretty much, so I guess that's what to expect, but this is the one I booked, and it's free or available when I get set up. Righto.
When there's a storm raging in your soul, you gotta think.
Pro tip. When you're going downhill, water goes downhill.
If them demons you're
I've been using this tarp for a few years now, and it's bloody awesome. It's always just been my ground sheet from Swag, and it's just rugged, heavy duty. I've had to recently replace one of the eyelets because I'm an idiot and decided to try and rip the peg out with the eyelet, but mate, you can't kill it. Bloody good. If you need one of these, Remote Projects Australia. There you go, that's a look at the storm coming.
when they're chasing you down with an old bloodhound and you're running through the fields for your life. You gotta get up, son, I know they're gunning for you.
It started to rain. I timed that really well. Pretty all set up here now. Not much to do for the rest of the night other than just kick back. I'm gonna get this fire going at some point. Trying to keep it covered at the moment and wait and see what the storm does. It's about to roll through. It has rained a fair bit already. Nothing too hectic, but just enough to dampen everything. So anyway, set up. I can just kind of chill and have a couple of beverages while I decide I'm hungry.
Crowd out the visions of today. Don't let your past define your name.
Looking like this storm's past us for now. It's still raining, but the sun's come out. It's looking decent. Might be a nice little evening once the rain actually buggers off, but it's good so far. Got the fire going, sort of. Should be roaring later, don't worry. Another little notable mention, Crash Pad. This wheel bag's been going bloody awesome for a couple of years now. Got a ton of other stuff from them as well. Probably sick of me tagging them in this shit. Dinner's cooked. Couple of fish tacos. How does Harry do it? Bit of gratuitous B-roll.
Just woke up here this morning. Been a wet one last night, so time to get all that packed up and get myself a coffee, and I'm gonna go check out some walking tracks around here. Probably, or at least some lookouts anyway. Pretty bloody beautiful out here this morning. Fog's just rolling through. Time for some coffee.
Just heading off on a bit of a walk for now. There's one just coming from the car park called Rushbox Falls. Well, it's a lookout. There's a much bigger walk from there, but I won't be doing that this morning, but I might go check out a couple of lookouts on the drive home. But this one's about 2 k's. I reckon it's an hour walk. I reckon I can do it a bit quicker than that, but we'll see how we go, eh? She's moist out here this morning. Hearing a fair bit of water now. Oh, where are we going? Hang on. I don't know where that goes. Apparently I'm going that way. Rushbox Falls Lookout, 450 metres. So I reckon I've done 1.5 k's already, and it's been 4 minutes. 4 minutes I've done 1.5 k's in. I'm not sure I believe that. Should have locked the hubs in. It's a bit of fun. Oh, she's bouncy. Try and not fall in this, eh? How's that? That's pretty wild. I used to hate hiking when I was a kid. I freaking love it now. Shows what changes when you get older, eh? This is awesome. I got really into hiking about a year ago and just wanted to see as many local tracks as I could around the Gold Coast area and a few little bit further, but I haven't done it as much lately. But man, this is probably up there in some of the coolest spots I've seen. It's not just a dirt path. Like, I'm walking through all that. Wild. Pissing down rain, starting to get a little humid now with the jacket on, but it's still going. I'm gonna say righto again, and we'll keep going. Righto. Here we go, I made it to Rushbox Falls Lookout. I'm just trying to watch where I step here. It's slippery and wet and stony. But it's just ticked on about 15 minutes since I left, and that was a pretty fast pace. So maybe it's an hour turnaround if you wanted to go to the walk. I'll have to check the time when it gets back. I'll have a look at this for 5 or 10, and then we'll be on our way. There you go, look at that. Beautiful. I really wish it wasn't pissing down right now. I'd see if I could put the drone up. Though, pretty high and covered canopy, so I'd have to be real careful. Don't want it going down in there. On the way back now, just a short little one just to check out that falls. There's a much longer walk you can do around this track, but I just wanted to do this one to say that I did. But this spot's been pretty spectacular. If you're up here, I recommend going and having a look, whether it's been raining or not. I'm just looking down here because there's so many treacherous stones and they're all slippery. Like, the last thing I want is to slip on this, crack my head, especially while I'm holding this thing. So on the way back, I'm gonna check out a few things that I saw on the way in. We'll go see what there is to offer around this place. Yeah, so I wasn't wrong. 1 hour. I'd say it'd be an hour return if that's what it's saying.
but I also walk a lot faster than other people, so could be I'm rushing. 2 kilometres seems about right. So this little spot here, and then Brushbox Falls isn't very far, and you can see it's at the 1 kilometre scale on the side of there. So 1 kilometre in track distance, I guess, not exactly as crow flies, but it's probably only been about 50 minutes since I left. That's including since like stopping and everything, so short enough. Definitely need some decent boots. Don't wear Vans, especially if it's wet. All right, out of here. That was a pretty fun little stay in this place. Somewhere a bit different to try out. I'm heading home, but basically there's a couple of little stops that I saw on the way here that I'd like to check out, so I'll just do them at my leisure on the way back. Night and day out here compared to what it was yesterday. Rainy everywhere. That whole storm's properly set in. Now go drive up there. 30 odd k's or so.
Swing too deep. Lied to yourself so much that you started to believe that love doesn't last, 'cause it's all random.
Just going to have a look at this little walk up here called the Pinnacle. 200 metre walk apparently. One of the major spots to look at around here. God, it gets dark and spooky real quick.
So run for the hills, baby, don't look back.
Considering how much fog I'm seeing on the way up here, I'm not really expecting to see anything when I get to this lookout, but say that I've done it. Oh no, I can definitely see something. A lot of nothing.
Break the rules, cross the line, make a mess. This could be the only chance that you get. Grab the mat.
So this is what I should be able to see. Nope. Righto, off we go. Really proud of this thing this weekend. Not that it's done anything too treacherous, but out here by myself, could be a lot worse. Didn't want to fill this entire video with lookouts and hikes, but this one was a fair bit easier to get to. Easy. What a hike. I was actually expecting the view to be just as bad here. It's not too bad. God, that's pretty cool. I'm so tempted to get the drone out and send it out there, but man, being wet and it's quite windy, so no, that's a no from me. But shit, it would be a mad view. Right, that's enough of that view. That's about it from me from this video. Pretty much just have to drive the rest of the Border Ranges National Park. I think it's another 20 or 30k. Bunch of dirt roads that I came in on yesterday. Get to the end of that, air my tyres back up. Didn't need to let them down, but man, is it much more comfortable with them on 20 or something like that. I've still got about a 2-hour drive to get home. It's about 100k, but like with this road, it's going to take a fair bit longer. Just adding this in here, guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. It helps me out a lot. If you're enjoying lots of my videos, consider giving it a subscribe. It really helps. I'm just doing this for the fun of it, so it convinces me to do more. I'm going to be doing them either way, but it's a lot of fun getting out to these different camps and actually putting some time into making some cool content for you guys. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, like it. If you enjoyed more videos, give it a subscribe. It really does help. Something else, I'm looking for a bunch of different places to camp. So if you have any recommendations, give me a comment below. I really enjoy finding something a little bit more remote. There might be a few less people. It might take a little bit more effort to get there, especially in the northern New South Wales area. I'm keen to find some more national parks like this where it's not private land, but it might be a little bit hard to get to. So any recommendations you got, swing them my way. I probably won't know about it unless you suggest it. So name your favourite place if you're happy to share it, and you'll probably see me waffling on about something else in that spot soon. Appreciate it. Cheers, legends. That's pretty much the end of the video. It's just a short little one. I had
completely different plans for this weekend. Unfortunately, it got turned on its head, but I'm pretty stoked to change it up, do something different, try somewhere else. And Sheep Station Creek ended up in an awesome place. I'd absolutely come here again. It's a tight little spot, neck and neck with other people, but it's a cool little road to get here, and you pre-book, you're guaranteed a spot. That might be the end of the video. See you in the next one.
Run for the hills, baby, don't look back.